Jermy.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm very pleased to be able to speak in this important debate today. As I travelled down this morning, I took a moment to appreciate the headline of my local newspaper, the Eastern Daily Press, and as it happens, my local newspaper, but also the local newspaper for the Conservative spokesman, the Honourable Member for Broadland and Fakenham. And it said, Norfolk Council starts work to resurface 320 miles of road. It's almost as if the editor had been reading the order paper for today. And that's significant because today starts the £12 million worth of investment into improving roads in Norfolk. And I'm sure it'll be a well-read article because in Norfolk we are a large rural county, and as such we have extensive road networks. Sadly, far too many of them are in a bad state of repair. That resurfacing of 320 miles this financial year is a very welcome increase on the 280 miles completed last year, and that increase for the coming year is because of the funding awarded to Norfolk County Council by this Labour government, which I am very proud of. And it's a joy to see the member here for Broadland and Fakenham, and I'm sure he just omitted in his speech earlier to thank the Labour government for that significant sum of money for our county, because Norfolk actually received one of the largest sums of money in the entire country for road resurfacing. For the past decade, I've been a Norfolk County Councillor. I was elected in 2013, continuous service up until March this year when I resigned. And during that time, I led for the Labour group on roads, transport and the environment. When I was first elected back in 2013, our highways maintenance backlog sat at around £40 million annually. The most recent figure, from a few weeks ago when I resigned, that had increased to £70 million. A worrying and disappointing statistic, but inevitable given the extensive cuts to local council funding during the past 14 years of Conservative government. Inflation, particularly construction-related inflation, is also a significant contributing factor, and in the last year alone, the repairs backlog in Norfolk has gone up by 20%. And it's particularly difficult in Norfolk because we, as I mentioned, we're a large rural county. We have more than 6,000 miles of road, but especially difficult in my South West Norfolk constituency, given our routine flooding issues and our soil makeup. Frankly, we're either too sandy or very wet, and that inevitably impacts road integrity as well. Damage and injury due to potholes in Norfolk has also resulted in the County Council paying out almost £120,000 in compensation in the 2023-24 financial year, a total of 228 successful claims. For the year before, there were 150 claims and a total bill of £66,000. So again, further evidence of the worsening problem. And I think it's fair to say that all members here, I'm sure, routinely receive correspondence or comments on the doorsteps about potholes. And that's why I was delighted the government pledged £1.6 billion, which I'm sure will go a long way to addressing potholes in our roads that have been left for far too long. And I note the comments about Staffordshire, and in 2024, the RAC showed that the longest average time to fix individual potholes was in Stoke-on-Trent, followed by Westminster, and actually Norfolk was third. 482 days on average to fix a pothole in my county. Connectivity for my constituents is essential, which is why I'm supportive when the Transport Secretary unveiled £4.8 billion in funding for the National Highways to deliver crucial road schemes and maintain motorways and major A roads, and we were very pleased to welcome the Roads Minister to Norfolk recently. This cash will be getting on with pivotal schemes such as the A47 around Norwich, and also hopefully some of South West Norfolk constituents will benefit from some of the A47 improvements. The government's growth agenda is reliant on not just building, but repairing and fixing the basic infrastructure that this country relies on. It is central to delivering on a national decade of renewal, which will lead to improved living standards, furthering productivity and securing Britain's economic future through delivering our plan for change. This was the mess that we inherited, and we are getting on with fixing Britain's roads across the country, but also in my home county of Norfolk.